Hello. I see some people are making their guesses already. Uh, hello. Happy. What is today? Uh, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I'm so messed up with the holiday. Not yesterday. On Monday. I don't know what day it is. Today is Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a nice week so far. I personally can't wait for it to be over. Can't believe it's already past the midway point in February. It's still cold. I think the what's his name? The groundhog Punxsutawney Phil. I'm pretty sure he said there's gonna be more winter. 6 more weeks of winter or something. So I believe it. It's cold. When is the first day of spring? Spring 2026. March 20th. Okay, so we're about almost exactly a month away from the start of spring. It's still so cold though. I need it to be warmer. I made a little drinky for myself before the stream. Nothing alcoholic. I can't drink. By choice. I have no alcohol tolerance. I made a little matcha latte. I usually make my own matcha lattes and then I put a little bit of strawberry jam in it to make a strawberry matcha latte. But I wanted to try something new and I happened across my bottle of boysenberry pancake syrup in the fridge. And I was like, huh, that might be good. So I put some in. It's okay. It's not great, but it's not bad. I think I may have also put a little bit too much matcha as well. It's a little bitter. Matcha's always bitter though. But yeah, today I'm going to be playing some not quite GeoGuessr. It's OpenGuessr because it's free. I miss the good old days of GeoGuessr being free. But I think you have to have an account first off, and then you can only play one or two rounds a day. So, without paying, of course. And I don't want to pay. I'm cheap. So, I'm going to play the Open Guesser version, which is just unlimited, free, and it scratches the itch for me. I don't know. I was working today and I just had the itch. I was like, I want to. I feel like embarrassing myself by showing how poorly I do with regards to world geography. I'm decent at recognizing languages and what how a language looks may point to where it is in the world, but if there's no signs, then I'm cooked. So it's so if we're like in if we wind up in like a downtown area, I can usually do pretty well. But if we're in the middle of nowhere, like in the desert with not even any road signs, and it's even hard to tell what side of the street or what side of the street I'm driving on, then there's no hope. Sorry, I'm like trying to get comfy. I'm really bad about sitting correctly in my chair. Like, my feet never touch the ground when I'm sitting in my chair. It's either always one leg is under me and then my other leg is over it, or I'm scrunched up like a crumpled up piece of paper in my chair. It's probably not great for my back, and that it probably explains why my back's sore all the time, but I can't help it. It's too comfy. Let me open the game. I actually had to do something a little bit funky here. Let's see. Does it look okay? Yeah. So I had to do this weird layout because when I pick on the map, my head was in the way, so I had to move myself in the first place, which is why I'm over here and not on the right like I usually am. And second of all, when I was getting this set up, behind this black mysterious box behind me was a very location targeted ad. And I was like, oh yikes, that kind of like really tells you where I live. So I'm blocking that. I'm glad I caught it before it showed up on a stream, and I would have to just not post the stream. So yeah, I don't think the ads get any bigger than that little box, so I think I'm safe. But that was a yikes moment. Okay, let's get into it. I am going to somewhat cheat, I guess, because I forgot that Open Guesser shows you the name of the road you're on. So that is a huge context clue that I will be taking full advantage of. I know some people can like tell, well, maybe not some people. I don't think Rainbolt is some people, but have you ever seen Rainbolt? He's like this really, really good at open or GeoGuessr guy that like he can see like a 1 second view of the without even moving of where he is, and then he can get it super close. He just has like a photographic memory or something. He's crazy good at this game, but he's able to like see the camera quality and how that where that means he is in the world. Like I think there's certain areas where they used a lower quality camera, or there's a certain there's like areas that haven't been covered in a long time, so the camera quality is worse, or kind of narrows it down to those places. It's crazy. You can really, really get good at this game. I will not be getting good. I will be bad, but I'll leave enough time for everyone who's watching to put your guesses in the chat if you have any guesses. Also, please let me know if I miss any obvious hints about where we are. Like if I miss a sign that says something, or like there's a URL or a phone number that would give it away, because I'm fallible. I may miss something or another. So please help me in chat. I think Open Guesser doesn't have like its best out of, or a score out of 5 rounds. It's just forever. So I'll just be playing until I get bored of it, and we'll see where it goes from there. So with that, here we go. Where am I? Langepus Lokosovo? Okay, so this sign makes me think UK or Europe, at least. Oh, look, there's so much stuff over here. What is this? Okay. What is this? Stop sign? Ooh. That looks like it might have had some information, but it's really rusted. No clear indication of where this is based off of this over here. There's some water. It's a small water, though. It's not like a ocean or anything. Oh, that looks Eastern European if I've ever seen it. It's probably Russian. But when it's Russia, the question is then what part of Russia? Russia is huge. Russia's huge, and I have no idea how to read it to get an idea of what part of Russia this could be. Let's see. Gosh, this could be anywhere because it's pretty spread out. So like it's not going to be in Moscow, obviously, but I don't know how rural these other areas get. Poland, final answer? I mean, too bad you can't like submit multiple guesses. That would be funny. I don't think it's gonna be Poland. I'm not gonna lie. And I man, I'm gonna have to follow this road for ages to get anything useful. I really think all the clues are gonna be just where we were. So I'm just gonna do a shot in the dark and say, just to make it like most likely for me to get some points, I'll say it's like here. Just in the middle bottom of Russia. See if that actually no, let's go further up. Hail Mary. Hey, look at that. That was pretty close. I think the oh, whoops. Well, the okay. Unfortunately, I have to cover the distance, how close I was to the actual distance, because that's where the ad is. It also bumped the ad up, which is funny. But yeah, I think the red dot is where I guessed, and the flag is where it actually was. So that was really close. Only 568 kilometers away. I mean, I say only. That's obviously pretty far, but considering I didn't know where in Russia it was, that's pretty good. There's like music on this screen that I'm gonna turn off. I don't need sound effects either. Okay. I don't actually think you guys can hear it, but it's kind of loud for me. Okay. Not bad. Okay, next one. Continue. Whoa. Magsese Street? Sai? This okay. This feels like the Philippines. Just based off of that street name and the fact that there's English on this sign, I'm thinking Philippines. I can't read that sign. I'm like already 95% sure this is the Philippines. Free stories for all every day. Lucille, call or text. Yeah, that looks pretty Filipino. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that will tell me what part of the Philippines this is. I mean, it said a word. Malay Balay City? Yeah, I don't know where that is. So I'm going to need to do a little more digging. Honesty is the best policy. What an interesting street sign. Forest tea. Oh, okay, is this an ad? Is it going to tell me where it is? Motorola driver. I don't know what that is. Not Motorola? Like the phone? Robert's store. Not Robert's store. Robert's store. Oh, okay. This one also says Malay Balay City. Barangay 2. Is that like a province or something? I really don't know how the Philippines is split up. Let me just like look for it. There's a San Jose City. I'm not seeing Malay Balay City. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see it. There's Mansalay City. Oh my god, it's right there. I mean, it's totally possible there's another Malay Balay city, but what are the chances? That's wild. This is not a big city either. Wow, that's crazy. So where was I? I was like up this street a little bit. On Magsese Street. I'm not gonna go so crazy as to try to find the exact street, but I will. Since I seem to have found the right city, I'm going to at least try a little. Oh yeah, the Magsese extension, but that's not the street right here. Wow, that was very easy. Okay, so I'm somewhere along this street. It's kind of short. And there's foresty. What are the... Oh my god, this is crazy. So I think I'm like right here. Maybe a little bit further. I think that's exactly where I am. That's wild. That's crazy. 33 meters. I'm so close. I actually overshot a little bit. I was a little bit closer to this south side. I forgot where I was when I was in the when I got plopped in, but wow. That's so exciting. I didn't think I would get that close on any of these today. I'm proud. 33 meters. Can I change the let's change this to imperial because I'm a filthy American and it helps me think about distances a little easier in feet and miles and stuff. But dang. That's pretty dang good. Whoa. This is pretty. Asbury Road. Oh, oops. Looks like corn. Lots of corn. And what is this? Nondescript green something. U.S. mail. Maybe this is U.S. Perhaps. RLS disposal. Mailbox isn't really telling. Ooh, I wish I could get closer to that vehicle to see if... I think they blur out license plates, but just being able to see what it looks like might be telling. Oh, there's a car here. It's light. Okay. I mean, that could be so many. I thought that was going to be like if it was a easier, like a more like unique color, but there's so many that are light like that. The UK or Iowa. I don't think this is the UK simply because it said US mail on that van. As for Iowa, like I could believe it. This is Wilson's Tractor Repair. I think they probably have tractors to repair in Iowa. Wow, look, they have tractor-shaped mailboxes. That's so cute. That's unbelievably cute. Oh my goodness. That's adorable. This is pretty middle of nowhere. Trampoline. Ooh, what does that say? We love our... Abena seniors? I'm guessing that's like a high school. Like a high school, and they're talking about like high school seniors. That dog's really cute. American flag. I was hoping there might be like a state flag. Not that that would help me because I don't know the state flags. It looks funny. It looks like it has 6 wheels. The lady by the mailbox has a walker. American. America. Did she have a walker? I didn't actually notice. I believe you. America. That is a really big dog. And it's not even leashed, that I can tell. It's just chilling. It's a cool dog. Ooh. Appalachian Stump Grinding LLC. Now, it would be great if I knew where Appalachia referred to. I know the term. Like, I know it's I know Appalachia refers to like the mountains or the area around the mountains, but I don't know where those mountains are. Let's check this sign. Hidden Drive. Sure. Okay. Yep, there's going to be nothing for me this way. Yeah, Appalachia stump grinding is our. This is a gigantic driveway. Oh my goodness. You gotta like. How do you take. How do you take your trash out? Like, you gotta like haul that thing. Okay. Um, let's. Oh, look, there's a stump. They could use some stump grinding. Aha. Aha. Funny joke. Oh, that lady. I totally didn't realize she had a walker. Well, good for her getting some yard work done. Can I go this way? Nope. Township Highway 858. I think this is what that says. Ooh, yikes. This isn't going to be very helpful. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Okay. Well, let's see. Are these the Appalachians? Appalachia? I have no idea. I feel silly. I should know what that is. Do I see the word Appalachia on this? West Virginia send it, and northern U.S. from satellite position. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know. Northern U.S.? You can tell? That's crazy. I have no idea. I'm going to make a fool of myself. Something tells me it's like in the middle of one of these like nothing going on states. But I don't know which one. There's a lot of them. Let's say that these, actually it's hard to tell. Can I check terrain? There we go. Oh, it's kind of flat over here. I was thinking maybe there. Are these the Appalachians? Whoa, it's cool looking. I don't really look at the map with the terrain on, so it looks really cool. Yeah, I have no idea. This is very mountainy over here, but I don't know. I don't see the word Appalachians. Yes, Highway 858. It's Township Highway 858. But I don't know if that's like a very local name, potentially. You know what? It looks really hilly or mountainy over here. I'm just gonna send it here. Let's just say Big Timber. No. It's in Ohio. It's in Ohio. No. I guess, is this Appalachia? I guess. It's actually really close to some pretty big cities like Columbus and Cincinnati. Wow. Well, ba-bum, ba-bum. That was a total shot in the dark. No idea. I like that it's in miles now though, because that gives me a better idea of how far things are. You could give me any number in kilometers and I have no idea what it means. Ooh, goat. Goat? No, never mind. Cow. Tractors. Very lots of litter. Interesting machine. I don't know what that is. What is that tree? That looks really funny. It's so tall and then it's just a little thing on the top. Ooh, yikes, this is gonna be rough. It looks hot. It looks something about the color of the plants here makes me think it's never cold here. Like whenever I see plants that are this shade of like yellow green, I always think of like tropical climates, especially like obviously that kind of tree. Oh, I can't go any further that way. So must be a private road. I wonder why he stops right there. Weird. I don't have any like clues as to even what country this is though. There's just those structures back there, but there are no words on them. Couldn't really get a good look at what the person on the tractor looked like. Ew, dirty water. It's very red dirt. I don't know what that means. But it's red. Like this could be Australia potentially. Oh, here, words on a sign. Oh no, I thought it was words. It's just what is this? Obviously like abandoned. Like this gate is locked and it's like, well, there's nothing here. Actually, maybe there is. Yeah, sorry. Never mind. There is some wire. You just can't see it. Very interesting. No clue. When I've played this before and I had no idea where I was, uh almost half the time it was in Australia. So I'm like tempted to just pick Australia for that reason. Oh my goodness, that's so dangerous. Why is this? Oh, for the water. Jeez. I'm gonna try to go a little bit further and see if I can see anything with a sign or some. Because like this road doesn't even have a name. I'm not seeing anything with any text to be able to tell where this could be. And maybe I won't. Have a guess for West Central Brazil? That's super specific. And honestly, I'm willing to take it just because I have no idea. That's a cool looking tree. That looks like a haunted. That tree is hella haunted. Oh my gosh. Uh I just have nothing to go off of. I'm willing to say West Central Brazil just because I don't know where else to go. It's going to be Australia, watch. Oh, there's another building. Any signs? Anything? No. Okay, I'm just going to go to this building right here, and if there's nothing, then I'll just guess something. Oh, horses. Horsey. Oh, lots of horses. Yeah, there's no signs there. Oh, lots of horses, though. Okay, yep. Okay, West Central Brazil, you say. State of Mato Grosso. I'm just gonna go kind of in the middle of the state of Mato Grosso. I'm sending it because is that West Brazil? I don't know. Maybe this is more West Brazil. Actually, no. I'll stick with my gut. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you're right. It's okay. I actually should have moved it a little bit more. But that is in fact West Brazil. I I'm like afraid and like don't want to know how you knew that. That's wild. There was nothing to go off of. I'm like speechless. I don't even that that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Next one. Oh my goodness. They gave me an easy one in the Philippines and now they're just not giving me anything. Pozulovo. Is that the name of the street? It's just Pozulovo? We're at the end of the street again. Can't go any further than this way. Oh goodness. Oh wow, you just go off into the wilderness that way, I guess. Wow. Ooh, what is that? These trees look cool. They look like, is this what birch trees look like? Like Minecraft birch trees kind of look like that with the white bark. I don't know. Okay, well, we're in for the long haul for a bit. I'm gonna try to follow this as much as I can to see if I get any clues. Like even just not a street sign, like any kind of street marker would be nice. I think that's asking for a lot, but no, there's telephone poles at least. What is this? Are those birds or butterflies? Oh, whoa, that looked weird. Oh, there's a street sign, road sign. Eh, where'd it go? Oh, I just can't. There's no in between, and in this view, there's no street sign. Must be a different. Yeah. Well, there goes that. I will continue my way this way. Is it birch? If it's birch, I'll be I'll be surprised. I just think they look like birch, but I only have Minecraft to go off of. I don't know that I've seen very many birch trees in real life. Yeah, there's not any street signs, and the one street sign that I excuse me, that I did see was just not visible from the front, unfortunately. It's very open, random paved road in the middle of these fields. Okay, okay, yeah, you can go to the right and go off into nothing, or you can go left and then go off into nothing. Wonderful. Maybe these are just like old logged areas, which is why it's so flat. Solely based off of vehicle. No words on the vehicle, really. Anything identifying? He's driving on the left side, but without context, that doesn't narrow it down very much. Oh, look, a sign. Is it Russia again? It looks Russian to me. Oh my goodness. Russian is always hard, or Russian locations are always hard because I can't even go any further that way. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a GeoGuessr location where like you couldn't you're just like stuck on one stretch of road in either direction. 3 windshield wipers means Russia. You know, I really shouldn't doubt you at this point, considering you got West Central Brazil almost dead on. This is an interesting structure, and it looks like there's a city over there. So, yes, definitely Russia, but where in Russia? I don't know. What did that sign say? Oh, this way. Why is it crossed out? That's like kind of ominous. I'm not even fully sure that's the name of a location. It just might be like, don't come here, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Let's just. Oh, Yakutsk. That's that really, 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 really cold place in Russia. I see a lot of videos on YouTube about that place. It's cold year round. The permafrost never unfreezes. And it looks so miserable to live there. I complain about it being cold, but it is not that cold here. uh yeah, it definitely looks cold, but I think the majority of Russia is quite cold. What's crazy how like right where it changes from Russia to Kazakhstan and Mongolia, it's like completely different um terrain. Let's do the same thing as last time and just smack dab in the middle of Russia, or not smack dab, close enough, and see if where that gets us. Ah, dang it. It was much closer to Moscow that time. Uh, let's see. I think this is a word that was on the sign. Kornilovo, but there's no way I would have zoomed in that much to be able to find it. Too bad. At least got the right country. 1,500 miles away. Ooh, Japan immediately. Whoa. This bush is like, wow. That's funny. Yeah, almost definitely Japan, just based off of the how the roofs look. Um, oh look, the school children. Oh, that's cute with their backpacks and their hats. Oh, they're all looking at this Google Street View guy like, what the heck is that? I would be the same way. Okay. Now it's just a matter of finding something I can read. That's not it. Yeah, that's a lot of kanji that I can't read. Emu, I think that's supposed to be a she with a 1010, but the she is missing. Emu, oh, the emuji kohi, coffee. Right. Unhelpful. Um, This looks like some kind of clinic, maybe? Oh, these signs are not helping because I can't read them. Mugen. Also not helpful. Whoa, it's kind of like a wetland. Oh, who's this? Politician, maybe? Looks kind of like propaganda postery, if I'm being completely honest. Yasu Masa. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing somewhere on this sign says like it's a political person or somebody, and it'll say like where they might be running for. But I can't read it. Oh, cool trees. Oh, it's the Koinobori. I wonder if it's around Boys' Day in Japan when these were taken. This is a very randomly modern house. Interesting. Tomare. Stop. I love clicking through and it being like a different season in the middle of nowhere. It's always funny. Ooh, it's a vending machine. Kirin Biru. Right. Useful. Man, nothing is really giving me any hints on where in Japan this is. I mean, it's clearly Japan. So we got that much down. But where in Japan? Not Tokyo. Even a street sign would be helpful. I can't read that. The actual street name. Oh, there. Sario Park Sobue. Family Mart. Okay, what does this one say? Oops, a little too far. Sobue Fureai no Sato. It's a very interesting name. Mogari. I think that's what that says. Magari. Is that a city street name? What did that say? Sobue. Let's see. I don't think it's going to be too close to Tokyo. Wow, the terrain is crazy. I think I'm going to turn that off. It's a little hard to read. Yeah, it was pretty. It's definitely not a big city. It also doesn't seem to be too close to a to the coast. It doesn't look like it. I'm looking for any of the words that I just saw. Mayagi or Sobue. So what is it? Sobue Fureai no Sato. I don't think there's any chance I just see those on this. It's a little too specific. Small town. I guess if I had to make a guess, though, it looks like it's a little bit warmer here based off of the types of plants and trees that are here. So maybe not Hokkaido. I'll do a little bit more sleuthing, see if I can see some more. Look, there's that guy again. Must be a politician. What is this? What a weird building. I want like one more piece of evidence to see if I can figure out where this is. Genki with a Y. Genki. Food and drug. Genki. That's funny. Oh, cute. There's no street signs here. Fire hydrant. It's a cool old looking building. Very, very faded signs. Solar panels. Oh, is that like a map? Enhance. No, it's just a built-in board. Dang. Yeah, I'm really not seeing anything that's giving me a better idea of where in Japan this is. Oh, this is pretty. Looks like a garden and a cemetery? Yep, those are definitely headstones. Or I don't know if headstones is the right word. Like the family burial plot stones. Supido something something. Probably says, don't speed. Oh, hello. Hello, sir, doing your job. Mawari something. They're doing something. That's a good map. If only it was zoomed out a little bit more, I could figure out where this is. Man, that's so cool that they actually like print this out and say like, I'm assuming what this is saying is that one of these streets is closed and here are some other ways to get to that where you need to go if you need to get to the other side of the closed area. That's so nice. You know what? I think it's southern Japan. I don't know where. I'm going to say it's in the middle here just to like cover my bases. Dang it. No. It was actually really close. Oh, actually, never mind. I thought that was Tokyo. No, yeah, that's okay. So I was about right for the is that latitude? I get latitude and longitude mixed up. I was correct that it wasn't northern Japan because it seems a little bit warmer, but that's pretty close to the to Nagoya, the bigger city. Yeah. Dang. Too bad we couldn't get more. There's so many signs, but I just can't read them. 196 miles. Ooh, look at that. That looks like a dialect of, or not dialect, that looks like an Indian language. I don't know which one, but I know that certain parts of India have more curly letters and certain parts of India have more straight lined letters. I don't know how to say that better, but generally I think the languages at the bottom tip of India are very loopy, curly, and the ones towards the north side are much more like there's that line on the top and then there's characters below it. I know I'm super oversimplifying that, but that's how I can like generally tell where in India something might be. There's also this like little area over here, um, and like Bangladesh. It doesn't. Oh, it could be like. It could be this. Actually, no, that doesn't look quite right. I think it's somewhere in southern India. Could be in Hyderabad. It kind of actually looks really similar. Um, but let's see if I can find any other context clues about where we are. Lots of text to look at. Man, these are some tight streets. Indian electronic needs stall. Man, these are super sun damaged signs. Two-wheelers parking. Two-wheelers. Oh, so many two-wheelers. Ooh, lots of signs. Oppo. It's so interesting to see all of these. Whoa, there's all these people on the wall. What is this? Oh man. Happy birthday to you, R15 Shanthu. Is this. Wait. Is it this guy's birthday? Is it all these people's birthdays? Happy. I like that it like blurred this one guy's face and no one else. It's really funny. Who are all these people? What is that? I'm so confused by this. This is. Ooh, bus. Buses are always good. There's a Samsung. Buses always say something on one side about where it is. Oh, right, but it's gonna be in a language I don't understand. Ooh, Bengaluru. Bengaluru something. It's a picture every year, but it doesn't look like he's. It doesn't look like it's the same guy, though. I was thinking the same thing where it was like one picture for every year for this guy's birthday, but this is pretty clearly not the same guy in these pictures. So I don't know what's going on about that. What did I say? Bengaluru. Yeah. Here. I don't know how I'm ever going to figure out where in Bengaluru this is, so I'm just gonna send it here. Yeah, 25 miles away. That's so close. Oh my goodness. Are you telling me it's that busy and crowded, like that far out of the main part of the city? I wonder what it looks like in this part of the city then. Goodness. Nice. Got lucky with seeing that Bengaluru sign. And looks like my generalization was true, where it was that kind of loopy letters. So it was southern India. Nice. What? Are you kidding me? There's no way. Where am I? I'm in the middle of nowhere. On a boat. Oh my, where am I? I can, yes, I can be in a river apparently. Oh goodness. I think it's, am I getting closer to the shore? I don't actually think I'm getting closer to the shore. Can I go this way? Can I? Oh, okay. Maybe. I don't think I'm moving. I think I'm just here. Well, actually, maybe am I? Oh, I think I am getting closer, actually. What? There's no way I can tell where this is. This could be anywhere. Okay, wait. Let me look. Context clues. There's a guy with his dogs out. A white man, if I had to guess. Another white person. Another white person. Going based solely off of what I can tell from skin color and hair color. Their box. They have pickles, peanut butter. I don't know what this is. And some waterproof bags. I'm guessing is what these are. The Nile. I think the Nile is way drier than this. Yeah, that's all part of the mapping team. But like, I was wondering, like, like they would probably be traveling with uh foods that they could have picked up, you know, relatively close to where they are. Like, it doesn't make sense to be like, I'm gonna go Google Mapping and I'm going to bring my bottle of or my jar of Jif peanut butter and my Vlasic pickles. I mean, I guess they could, but but uh, I was thinking this might be more local foods potentially. Um, I guess that's assuming that they're not in the U.S. They very well could be in the U.S. In fact, this is probably the U.S. Oh man, they really got me good with this. I'm gonna say they're somewhere in the U.S., but I don't know what river system they could be in. It looks like it's fairly cold based off of their what they're wearing. Maybe not that cold. He does have his dogs out, right? It could be like I could see Wisconsin or Michigan or like Washington. Just like, wet. Probably a lot of rivers and lakes and stuff. I see both crunchy and smooth peanut butter. Yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty they could be pretty choosy with their peanut butter. Looks like they have a little that looks like one of those squeezy bottles of jelly too. Like, what if they're in the Columbia River in Washington? I don't know. What if they're in the what is this? The Missouri River in Montana? There's they could be in like this St. Lawrence River in between Canada and the US. There's so many places they could be. Anywhere with a river that looks kind of cool-ish. I'm definitely leaning towards northern US based off of how things look here. Maybe it's this one right here. What is this? Oh, it's Mississippi. I thought the Mississippi. Oh, it doesn't really start that far up. I guess so. Wow. Do we think they're in the Mississippi? This is pretty wide. This is actually wait. It kind of. It's kind of wide. So I have to pick a pretty wide part of the river wherever I choose. You think they're here? Like, No, I think that's too green to be there. Man, I have no idea. I'm gonna like go with my gut and say this is like the Columbia River in Washington. I have no idea how wide this river corresponds to how wide this looks though. So I could be really wrong. It just looks so the weather looks bad, which makes me think Washington. So, yeah, let's just send it. I don't know. Here. Franklin D. Roosevelt Lake? Sure. Guess. No. Oh no. It was in the Mississippi, I think. Oh no. Is that yeah, it is the Mississippi, just like a much further south part of it than I thought. Gosh, that's like pretty far down. Okay, and it was okay. It's just that wide. It looked a lot wider than this, but it's hard to get a sense of how wide this corresponds to in real life. Huh. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that for sure. But I guessed river. But I guess that was obvious, huh? Huh. Too bad. Ooh. Whenever I see that controlled zone, interesting. Whenever I see the number with a circle around it, I'm pretty sure that's Europe, but I don't know if that uh can be even more specific to what part of Europe. I just know it's in kilometers probably. Golf cart with camouflage. Very cool. Yeah, this is an interesting. Why am I on the. Can I get on the road? I can't get on the road, but I can be on this. I want to see the sign. Caution, grass cutting in process. Oh, in progress. Okay. I want to see the sign. Let me see the sign. Hampstead Heath bylaws. I think that's probably the location. Hampstead Heath? That's a British sounding name if I ever heard it. Also, that building looks pretty British. Looks old. Actually, those houses look British too. I can't go on that road, which is annoying, but let's just like go for a walk in the woods, I guess. See if there's any way out of here. So I can walk all the way into this deep wooded area, but I can't go on that road over there. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? It's not letting me advance this anymore. Like a step at a time. I just want to like peek through the bushes a little bit. It's very hard to see. Oh, this looks like it opens up. Please free me. Let me go out. No. Oh, Quantum? Is that a British company? Sounds like an internet service provider. I'm just going off into the woods. Don't mind me. It's weird that I like can't advance it further per click than this. Yeah, from the little peeks through the trees that I can see. Yeah, this looks like a very British building. Maybe not British. It's just old looking, but not in like a bad way, you know? It looks old in like a historic way, not a like run down kind of way. Someone really was excited to map this whole hike that they were taking. I mean, the UK is only so big. And if I guess in the middle of the UK, I'm not going to be too far off, right? I'm almost positive it's the UK. Just based off the naming, the buildings. I'll go here. Oh wow, that was actually really close to London. Um, like really close to London. This is the Hill Garden Golders Hill Park. Is this a whole this whole thing is a park? That's massive. Like huge. Men's bathing pond. Weird. Okay. Well, I got the right country. 89 miles away. Wow. That's only 89 miles. That's like a good portion of the country. Living in the US has my views skewed about how far things are. Like, yeah, 89 miles? That's not that far. But that's like that's pretty far for someone from the UK. Whoa, this is cool. Va- Valens Valensbake something tor it has that weird AE thing, which makes me think Norwegian? Whoops. Oh, that word looks pretty Scandinavian. That's a Valensbake Torverve. I'm butchering that. I know. I'm sorry. Pretty confident about this being Norwegian. Um, Wait. Circle K? Roskildeve. Fireberg? Hoygard? Hmm. Oh, Adgang til co-op. Oh, yeah, this is. Oh wait, is it Danish or Norwegian that has the AE? Oh dang it! Cause I don't think, cause like some of like between Danish, Swedish, and Norwegian, they all sound really similar, but the written language has a couple characters that are unique to each language. So like I think Swedish is the only one that has the A with the circle on top. And I think Norwegian is the only one that has the O with the slash through it. But I don't know about the AE. I don't think, yeah, Swedish doesn't have the AE, but I don't know if both Norwegian and Danish have it. Is there a flag? Like a country flag? That would not help me because they all look the same. They're just different colors, just with the cross through it. Oh, there's the slash. Actually, wait. Pole? It has the A with the dot on it. Maybe that isn't a Swedish specific thing. This is like making me think Norwegian. But where in Norway? It's really pretty here, actually. It's a nice day. Denmark? Is this... Are we in Denmark? Or am I getting thrown off? Oh no, danske. That's Danish. Oh no. Oh no. That Aldrig means always, I think. Oh, yep. That's a giveaway. .dk. Denmark it is. Wow, I almost like fully sent that this was Norway. That would have been wrong. Gunvor Wibro. Social Democratiet. Very nice. Whoa, so green. I'm not seeing like a single street sign besides the ones that are on the Google Maps. Stens Moseve. I don't know what I'm saying. Denmark is like... Oh, I thought Denmark was bigger than that. I guess not. Well, it's smaller than... If it was like Norway or Sweden, like... I guess majority of them would be in like the highly populated southern parts, but Denmark is pretty small. Let's just say it's like here. Yeah, let's say that. Oh, it's in Copenhagen. Yeah. I guess it did look a little bit city-like. Not bad still. 102 miles. Not that far. Not for us US folk. How do they like... Oh, I guess there's ferries. It's interesting that like the two big cities, Copenhagen and Malmo, are like so close to each other because this is Denmark and this is Sweden. I'll do maybe like one or two more and then see what else I want to do. What is this? Oh, this is all blurred out. I'm getting like Romanian from the language, maybe. Mutlulugu Yudum Layan. Mahmoud coffee. Harka Harka Bitmez. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know for sure. Oh, that's probably the flag, and I don't know what flag that is. Yeah. There's no way I would know what flag that is. I'm really getting like Romanian from this though, just based off how the words look. Brango. Yeah, I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. I don't know anything about Romania besides kind of like how the words look. It could be Turkey too. I don't think Turkey has the I guess it could be Turkey. This is kind of a cool Midyat Belediyesi. Cool. Peacock. Looks like the turkey you just sent. Let's see. Yeah, it really could be Turkey, couldn't it? Oh, the flag was Turkey? Oh, I see. There was two flags though. There was the one with the sun, and then there was the one with like the stars in a circle. Uh but if that one was definitely Turkey, then that's probably correct. No, does that say Batman? Wait, 1 second. Hold up. Batman? Batman? I want to go to Batman. Oh, the other flag's the EU. Whoops. Whoops. I didn't know that was a EU flag. Whoops. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay. Turkey flag. You know what I need to do after this? I need to do like one of those quizzes I did last time, but for like country flags. I mean, I shouldn't do that. I should study for it first because obviously I don't know any. But I want to go to Batman. Okay, so this is almost definitely Turkey, but like I don't oh, Mardine is right there. And Batman is right there. Hold up. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Batman. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it. And then Omerli is here. And then Sahir Merkezi. Maybe that's like, since this one is like a different text, maybe that's like not a city. So it's saying Martin is that way. And then, but how is Batman to the right? So it has to be like here. I think. I'm gonna just like go here. I think that's got to be pretty close. Woo! Oh, I got the wrong major intersection. Oh right, I moved quite a bit. I forgot about that. Hey, that's pretty good though. Nice. What is that? 2,897 yards. That's not even a mile. Wow. Thanks for the turkey tip. I would have definitely thought closer to here and gotten it wrong. It's crazy to me that there's a city named Batman. Oh my goodness. Okay, one more. Gotta keep the train rolling. Oh, yes. Put me in the mountains with nothing. Main Street, so helpful. Thank you. Oh, no. This is going to be bad. That's a random, like, house in the middle of nowhere. Nothing super telling besides maybe this is the US. I don't know. Seems like that kind of vehicle makes me think of the US. It's also oh wait, is that a Canadian flag? Hold up. Canadian. Oh god, that's almost worse because I don't know anything about Canada. This is really cute. Duckies. Oh no. Oh no, Canada. Oh, Bridgeport and area. Okay. We're going somewhere. Bridgeport. Oh no. Yikes. I think I need a little bit more before I can make even a slightly educated guess. I don't know if there's going to be anything around this bend. Oh, actually, there's some signs. Say no more. Route 345-20 Valley Pond. I don't know how the major road number system works in Canada. So let's see. Oh, there's 352, 357. Oh, but that goes to 242. It just seems like it's unrelated, maybe. 331. Oh, it might be similar to the US where left, right is odd and up, down is even, or vice versa. I don't know if it's the same in the US where it's flipped. But if I look for 345, looks like that's going to be an odd number based off of what I can see here. And then 3. Not even seeing anything close to 3. Okay, there's more 3s here by Ottawa. 345. Three, 6, 4. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be tough. I'm kind of tempted to just 348, 349. 345, 346. Oh right, I went 345, which is odd, so it's gonna be in the other direction. There's 335, 337, and then it goes to 348. So I don't know where 345 is. 347. I feel like I'm close. Like I kind of want to just put it down in this area because it seems close enough. I just can't find 345 specifically. Oh, 344, 343. Yeah, I'm just going to put it down right here. That's kind of all we're in the middle of all the 3, 4 somethings. Let's hope it's there. Whoa! Not even close, baby. That was all the way on Newfoundland. Oh my goodness. Wow. They're in the middle of nowhere. Like truly. Must be a completely different numbering system than what it was showing in the other part of Canada. Wow. That's super like remote. I don't know much of anything about Newfoundland or like Nova Scotia or like the east side of Canada. Except that I know that there's lots of French spoken over there compared to the north side of Canada, the west side of Canada. Wow. Wow. That's cool looking. Was that place called Cowhead? Yep, Cowhead. Interesting. 906 miles away. Yeah, not great, but got the right country at least. I don't think. Did I get. I think we got all the countries right with some help from Turkey and Brazil. I definitely would not have gotten that Brazil one. So thank you. Or the Turkey one. I would have whiffed that one too with the wrong country. So teamwork makes the dream work. Um yeah, I think that's it for GeoGuessr. Let me think of something else to do. I still feel like streaming for maybe another half hour or so. What else can we do? Let me switch over to that while I think of what to do. Let me see if I can find a quiz for country flags. I know I said it would be bad, but I kind of want to see how bad it'll be. Time guesser? Yeah, I could do a time guesser. I've if you haven't done that before, it's like GeoGuessr, but it's a historical picture, so you have to both find where the picture was taken, but also in what year it was taken. So it's not just location, it's also when. Yeah, let's do that. Also, where is my okay. Time guesser. Okay. I don't think I need this black bar over here. Actually, wait. Let me switch back. I want to see if there's any targeted ads on this first. I don't trust nobody. Okay, yeah, there's ads on the bottom in the exact same place, so that's convenient. But now you can't quite see the whole screen. Let me move. Whoop. If I make this. Okay. I don't think you can see the whole thing, but at least this way you can see the whole picture and you can see where I put my guess. This looks German to me. But I don't know when this could be. Seemed to be some pretty bad flooding. I can't think of any historical things where there was a lot of flooding in Germany. I'm gonna just briefly scan to see if I can find these words. And if not, I will just kind of plop it in the middle. Actually, I'm pretty sure only the top part is the name. Like, is this just saying like these are not places? This is just like is it just saying like semi-truck road or something, and this is I don't know, road to the zoo or something. I don't know. Cruise Col Nord. That's not sounding like any other German name I've heard before. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just like plop it in the middle and see how close I can get with that. As for year, this is definitely older. I want to say 90s, maybe even 80s, going off of what they're wearing. Definitely no later than 2000. Yeah, I'm thinking 80s. Let's try that. I'm not going to get the I won't get the location right cuz I'm guessing Germany generally. But you know what? There's water here, you know? Let me think about this a little bit more. That's a boat. Is it going to be near the ocean? I don't there's a stream, not a stream, a river here in Dusseldorf. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know how many. Oh, there's a river through there too. It does look like it's flooded, yeah. But I can't think of anything like off the top of my head, like any major historical floods in Germany. Thankfully, it doesn't look like these people are in distress or like there's nothing emergency about this, but it is definitely flooded. You know, most of these big cities have a river running through them. Since this looks pretty populated, I will just switch to Berlin. Just more likely based off of, you know, Berlin being. Is Berlin the capital? I don't know. I failed the state capital quizzes, so I'm not good with country capitals either. 1985. Let's just go with that. Hey, 2 years off. Pretty close. So this is how it works. It tells you how close you were to the year it was actually taken, and then how far you were from where the picture was taken. 480 kilometers. So yes, it was in Germany. It was in Dusseldorf. Actually, like really close to where I was looking the first time. Dang it. Oh well, 2020 hindsight. And so my score for the round was 8820 out of 10,000, which is really good actually. The score for the year starts to get really bad because sometimes, you know, you get a red herring one where it's like in black and white, but it's a more modern picture. But there's no people, so you can't tell like what they're wearing or, you know, presence of a cell phone or anything. And you get screwed by that or some similar stuff. So pretty happy with only being 2 years off. Next one. Whoa. You mum. Where is this? India. That's probably where this is. Where in India? Hmm. I can't tell what that says. Bharat. Is that going to be telling to where this is in India? None of these are striking me as matching anything, any major city here. besides the fact that it's India. I can't quite read that sign back there. Oh, I think this just says Surja. Is it? That's what that says on the car here, but I don't think that's a location. I think I'm just gonna have to do the same thing I did in the last round and just shoot for the middle and say a prayer that it's close. As for year, see, this is where it can get kind of confusing because attire in like what's popular style wise in the US can be vastly different from other countries. And I don't know, like, I see this and I think maybe this is the 90s in the US just based off of style, but that could be like that could be like the 2010s in India, you know? Like it's hard to tell for other countries when things are popular. Um I'm also going a little bit off of picture quality. Again, that's not a perfect metric, but it's a little bit grainy, which makes me think a little older. I don't see any cell phones. I don't see any modern like brands on clothes. But the picture is in color. Man, this is hard. I want to say 80s again, honestly. This guy has like bell bottoms. That could be 70s. Um but again, that's Western style in the 70s, not necessarily here. Let's stick with let's meet in the middle. Let's go 19 like 70. Let's go like 78. It could be 70s, could be 80s. It's gonna it's gonna be in like the 90s or something. Watch. Let's just check. 78 seems too. You know what? Let's just go with my gut. Okay, not that bad. 1975. Oh, it was in. Oh, Malaysia. Oh, that IND on the car really threw me off. I was so sure it was in India. um, but yeah, I guess that should have been telling that there is no Indian uh lettering systems. It was all in English. Okay. Well, thankfully India and Malaysia are not that far away, so that's not a terrible. Actually, no, that is a pretty terrible score. 800 out of 5,000 on location. But got pretty close on the year, 1975. I'm glad I kind of stuck with my gut. I actually could have gone with 75 and gotten it bang on, but um, I wanted to err closer to the 80s. Whoa, this is this is so meta. It's a guy playing time guesser on time guesser. What? Oh, this is meant to be like a guess what it is, like from the context clues kind of thing. Oh, actually I've seen this is like a running joke, I guess, because I've seen one of these where it says it's a picture of someone playing time guesser and it's like the screen is someone playing time guesser as well. So it's just like recursive. Uh so this one, like, I don't know if this is intentionally misleading, but I'm pretty sure this is 2024 on the monitor. January starts on a Tuesday. You know what? That is really smart. Let's see. Let me check my calendar. Did January 2024 start on Monday? Yeah. So this is probably January 2024. And this is Hebrew, I'm pretty sure. So year, we can pretty safely say 2024. And this being Hebrew, can go to Israel. BME, Faculty of Biomedical Engineering. Is there anything else telling? I can't read Hebrew. I don't know why I'm zooming in on that. Where did the maker of Time Guesser live? I don't know. I don't think this is necessarily the maker of it, though. This is I think a running gag that people submit this kind of picture, like where they are, the, what's it called? The fractal of people playing Time Guesser. Yeah, there's not really a lot to go off of other than the fact that it's in Hebrew. I'm pretty sure it's Hebrew. Is there anything? I'm really like checking this guy's tabs. Match the pin on the screen. That's in Belgium, though. I'm almost positive this is not in Belgium. That would be pretty meta. But I don't think that's where they are. I'm almost positive it's going to be in Israel. It seems that they're part of a university, Faculty of Biomedical Engineering, and there's some of his tabs say something about courses. So maybe if I can find like a university or something. Kiryat Shalom. I want to say generally like it's going to be in a downtown area or a more populated area if it's university. But I don't know what school this is. And maybe this symbol has to do with the school, but I can't read what it says. Medical center. This looks like it's a lot of schools here. Maybe I'll just put it here. Oh, research institutes. That's crazy. It's just a section for research institutes. That's weird. Yeah, let's just put it there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and 2024. Let's do it. I was a little bit too far south, but spot on the year. Nice. They weren't trying to get us with, changing the time on their computer screen. But it was much further north. Yeah, okay. Israel Institute of Technology. Makes sense. Still pretty close though. Only 83 kilometers for a total score of 9,500. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Oh no. Here's the ones that really get me. These old ones. Uh, okay. New Richelieu Hotel. A.L. Glover or Glover. Assayers and chemists. Chinese something herb company. Oxford Tailoring Company. Pacific Coast China Company. National Health Institute. This is Washington. Is that like Washington State? Or is that Washington, D.C.? Those are on opposite sides of the country. 3rd Avenue, north towards Marion. Shorey's Bookstore. Okay. Third Avenue. You know, this might be Seattle, Washington. Yeah. I think this is Washington State. Let's see. Third Avenue. 3rd Avenue north towards Marion. I can't see the cross streets. Oh, there we go. 3rd Avenue, Marion. Oh, look, there's Marion right there. Would you look at that? Looking north towards Marion. So is that here? That's got to be it. I mean, I don't think any of these shops exist anymore. Pacific Coast should have been a good hint there. Okay. Now it's a matter of when this was taken. That is going to get me, I think. This has got to be like I mean, it's got to be at least like the 40s, right? If not earlier. This looks old. Right around the fire? I don't know. Is there a Seattle fire, a big Seattle fire that I could reference a specific year? If so, then that would be, well, I mean, I don't know if this would be pre or post fire. Probably doesn't look very fire. It doesn't look like anything is like in ashes or anything, but man, this is an old picture. These guys are dressed nicely for doing like hard labor. Got their hats on and everything. Look at these guys, so cool. 1889, that seems really old. Is that when the fire was? Yeah. That I don't think it's that. I don't think this is that old. It's definitely old, but I don't think it's that old. I mean, I can go as far back as 1900, so it's got to be at least older than that. Or sorry, more recent than that. I want to like this is screaming like pretty dang old to me. Like I want to do something like 1920-ish. 1920. This is the only vehicle in frame and it is old looking. But too bad there's not like more vehicles to help guess the year. I want to even like honestly like 1915 is sounding more Like it looks really old. Maybe there's no vehicles because there were no vehicles, you know? No cars. All right. Let's go with that. I don't want to second guess myself too much. 1929. Okay, it was a little bit older than I thought. And I got it so close. 46 meters. Yay, so it was Washington State. That's so cool. That it's like the exact same road names and everything as before. Third, because it says 3rd Avenue north towards Marion, and that's like still North 3rd and Marion. Wow. I wonder if any of those buildings are still there. Like, I wonder this skyscraper on, it's not really a skyscraper, it's just a tall building here. I wonder if that's still there. Mid 30s? Yeah, I should have got, I clicked it too early. I should have listened to you. Mid 30s would have been a lot closer. But still not bad. 7,000 even for the score. Last one. Oh, it's Vietnam. Wow, that was the only gimme one. That was the biggest gimme today. I cannot read. Oh, wow. Communism. I cannot read Vietnamese. But that definitely says Vietnam. Okay, so when is this? I don't know when all this happened, you know? Like, is that the 40s? I'm gonna sound so stupid. I don't know when that is. Well, let me just what part of Vietnam? Should we just say Ho Chi Minh? Shall we just say Ho Chi Minh and call it a day? That seems like fairly safe. But the year is gonna get me. Hanoi, 1969. If you're dead on for both of those, that's gonna be crazy. But I'm willing to take your word for it, because I don't know anything about Vietnam besides the fact that this picture is from Vietnam. (1969). That's also a very specific year. Is that really? Is it really that recent? This picture. Can't get a good sense of what year it is from the style. This guy's wearing a interesting hat. Yeah. Let's say something. Oh, I can't read that sign. It does say something different from this banner, but I'm not able to read that very well. But I'm willing to go with car might be more 80s? Like it's even more recent than 69? I guess that car does look pretty modern. That is true. How about we do a happy medium? Let's do like 1975 and just like. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. There's so many people on bikes. I just realized like nearly everyone is on a bike. It's interesting because when I think of like Vietnam now, it's all those mopeds. So they just upgraded from bicycles to mopeds. Black and white photo unfortunately doesn't say much about it. It could be just someone taking a picture in black and white. I've gotten answers really wrong in the past because I was like, "Oh, it must be old because it's black and white," and it's like from the 2000s. I think there was one specific one I did that was like in black and white. So I guess like the 70s, and it was like literally like 2025. Got me good with that one. I trust that Hanoi is the right place, and I'm gonna go in 1975. Drum roll. 86. Wow, you're totally right. It's definitely in the 80s. I can't believe you can tell that just from the car, and it's not even a full picture of the car. 1986. This picture looks old. And totally right about Hanoi too. Like spot on. I just happened to get it really close by just putting the pin down randomly. Let's go. Nice job. Oh, I guess I was far enough off of the years for it to not give me a very good year score, but I never in 1,000 years would have guessed 86. I would have gone 100% in the other direction of going like 40s, 50s. What's the final score? 37,000. That's not bad. I think I've only hit 40,000 once or twice. Yeah, that's good. I'm usually in like the low 30,000s when I play this. So this is a good score. You can see the breakdown and see how close or far we were. Yeah, this India one really was or not India, it was Malaysia. The Malaysian one screwed me up the most for sure. Just completely wrong country. This one was really close, just out of, sheer luck. Oh, no, sorry, no. I'm thinking of this one. This one was out of sheer luck that they had the Washington license plate on there. Otherwise, Third and Marion could be anywhere in the U.S. or anywhere in the world, really. But Germany, I got the country right at least. That one was in Hebrew. That was that one. And yeah, this one was definitely like knowledge and skill based from y'all, and I did nothing for that. I just knew it was Vietnam. Nice job. Nice job. Highest scoring round was the Israel one, but that was because I got the year perfectly because it was right there on the screen. Not a lot of room for error when it's like right there. Nice. 37,000. I'm going to write that down somewhere and then see if we can get better than that next time. Wow. I didn't think that was going to take half an hour, but I started to be like, I really want to get this right. So it took longer than I thought. So just about at 2 hours now. I think I'll call it there. I need to start thinking about what I want to eat for dinner. I'm not hungry yet. I've been sipping my drink this whole time. I did tell you about my drink. My boysenberry syrup matcha latte. That's kind of mid. It's a good idea to use syrups though. I've been using strawberry jam, and I don't know if it's because they add like gelling agents to the jam or what. But it doesn't like dissolve or mix well into the drink. So as I drink, I have to constantly stir to get the strawberry like in the drink. The syrup makes it a lot easier because you just pour it in and it just mixes in nicely. Once it becomes strawberry season and there's really good strawberries at the grocery store, I think I'm going to make a ton of strawberry syrup. and strawberry what's the word? Not jam, but like a paste, so I can put it in stuff. And then I can make all my strawberry matcha lattes that I want. Yeah, I don't know what to eat for dinner. I'll figure it out. But thanks for playing with me. That was fun. I did not expect to spend 2 hours on that. I was just gonna be like, oh, I'll do a quick little stream, get that itch out to play GeoGuessr. But that was longer than I thought. That was fun. I don't know when I'll stream next. Probably sometime over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Not sure yet. I'll probably play more of that game I played last time, which was Organized Inside. I enjoyed that game a lot, so looking forward to playing more. And I'll do this again sometime too. GeoGuessr's a fun, like, interactive one to play with everybody. Everyone has their own knowledge about like countries and languages and stuff. So it's always a fun time when everyone is like playing together and collaboratively get a good score. Yeah, I think that's it. I will see you guys sometimes in the next couple days. I really need to get better about tweeting out when I'm going to be streaming, like ahead of time instead of like 30 minutes or 10 minutes before. But it's a work in progress. I don't know. I'm just like so like, I want to stream right now, or I want to stream today. So impulsive about it currently, but I'll get better once I get into a rhythm of understanding when I want to stream and knowing when that might be. So I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for playing with me. I'll see you soon. Bye.